Mhm.
Good evening, ballers. Welcome to the 80th episode of the Stepback. 8-0. Yep. Here Friday night. Usually go on Mondays, but Monday was Valentine's Day, and you know, my man here, spent some time with his lady.
Yes, sir.
Uh, all good in
AKA,
the hood there.
AKA, she fell asleep. Um, the foot
No
rubbing game is
play,
over.
Mr. Gray.
Word.
Uh, your host, Leon Thompson, my main man, Jacob Moses. We're back in action, recapping the trade deadline, getting into All-Star weekend. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I mean, this has been crazy. Knicks debacle that rocked the damn core of my season. But other than that, work has been crazy. I'm healthy though, and no complaints. How you doing down there at NYC?
Uh, doing good down here. It's the weather is one day is 60, the next day it snows, the next day is 60 again, and uh, just waiting for these vaccine mandates to be lifted, and all will be well. But it so far so good. Got my health, and there's nothing better than that. But
Sure.
we had action. I'll turn. We got action. We had plenty of trade deadline action, man. Just a
Facts.
lot of drama, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of behind the scenes stuff. I'm rocking my Brooklyn hat just because we whipped that ass the other night. Thank you for that 30-point comeback win. Let's make a big trade. Yeah, kiss my ass. But no, let's make a big trade. A lot of action going down. Trade deadline, you hardly ever see superstars on the move. And you heard a lot of rumblings beforehand, and it just picked up and picked up to the point where, you know what, a move had to be made.
Absolutely. Hell of a job for you guys. Hell of a job, grabbing, getting James Harden the hell out of there because apparently he didn't want to be there. Getting all butthurt about KD running, getting plays ran from. He's KD. You know who he is. Um, it's just crazy how you wanted to get out of Houston. You got out of there. Oh, you wanted to be in Brooklyn. And all of a sudden, oh, I wanted to be in Philly. Man, shut your ass up. You had no clue where you wanted to be. You just when things get tough, we see what kind of person you are, what kind of player you are. But honestly, I think you guys won the trade. Seth Curry can't run away from the DNA from him to his brother. They both can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you get obviously Ben Simmons that can hold it down defensively. I'm hoping his mind is right for you guys and all-star defender. He doesn't have to shoot, and you don't have to worry about him shooting now. He can be a playmaker, play defense. Andre Drummond, I think that's the biggest freaking acquisition of that team because he brings something that you guys needed for the longest time, which is an interior presence, which DeAndre Jordan damn sure as me and you went back and forth, you couldn't stand it. He did nothing. This is perfect. Andre Drummond's going to get you a double-double off the bench. I like the move, man. Plus, you got your first-round picks back. So that shout out to Sean Marks is your GM?
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bree K. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. So, like, the way that all happened is weird. Harden, forcing his way in and forcing his way out. Like, over the past week and a half or so, you can really see Harden's game just disappeared. I mean, he was
Mm-hmm.
bad at turning the ball over and whatnot, but when you're disengaged and you don't acknowledge the coaches or just flat out disrespect the teammates, then the locker room becomes toxic. It
Mm-hmm.
shows on the court, and Harden is not one to hide his emotions.
Yep.
That game against Sacramento, he scored 4 points. Apparently, I guess he went out to the strip club or whatever the other night. God bless you. You make that money. You're welcome to spend however you like, but there's at times you got to be professional about it, and you owe it to your teammates. However you
Mm-hmm.
felt about Kyrie and his stance, that's on him. Maybe I don't know if he still holds any ill will towards KD, or in this case, it just the injuries and bad luck just happened, and he saw what's going on in Philly, likes Daryl Morey, who's the worst kept
Mm-hmm.
secret in sports. You know, free agency looming, that $60 million payout. I cannot see him at age 37 getting $60 million
Nah, nah,
from
no way.
Brooklyn. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise, but I just hated the way it ended. And I don't advocate for burning jerseys, but his is one I'd burn. And I came very, very close to getting one. I came
Yeah,
very
yeah, that's definitely crazy with him because it's obviously Hall of Fame type player, top 75 guy, but his freaking diva nonsense. Like, what is wrong with you? You wanted a team like the Nets to be on. I still think that would have been his best shot to win a ring because all it takes is one MB injury and you're back in Houston, buddy.
yeah.
You're gonna be the one carrying everything. You had KD, Kyrie. Granted, they only played 17 games together, if that. That was that. That's one of the excuse me, the best big threes ever. I mean, because KD, you know what he does. Kyrie, James Harden. I mean, how can you lose with that if healthy? There's no way. There's no way in this earth, you guys. Milwaukee, I don't care who it was. Milwaukee, Chicago, LA, if they go into the finals, whoever out of the West, you're not beating them if they're healthy. It's not happening. But that dude he just dug his hole. He just wanted to get out. But like I said, with Ben Simmons, he gives you an avenue of defense that you guys really are gonna need. So I want to see if he actually does play anytime soon. Have you heard anything from that?
There's
When
a
he
lot
was
of
going to play?
speculation going around that
Mm-hmm.
he may come back. Uh, if not the first game, in the second game after the All Star break.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the first game is against Boston. The second game is against Milwaukee on
Mm-hmm.
Saturday night for ABC in Milwaukee. So Kyrie's going to play. There's talk maybe Kate
Mm-hmm.
might come back. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Boston. I think Milwaukee, primetime TV. You get the debut of the new big three. I
Mm-hmm.
would reckon that's the target date. They're ramping him up now, considering he's been working behind the scenes for 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
working on his jump shot, working on his free throws, and yes, the original three of Harden, Kyrie, and KD would have been the biggest, best offensive trio in history. But it would have been a bad fit looking at Harden's declining game later on because if
Mm-hmm.
it's true what's going on about his hamstrings, which by the way, I know for sure that motherfucker's faking it. You don't like T Mac says, you don't rehab a hamstring by doing step backs. So
Mm-hmm.
there's that. But after that Sacramento game, there's no way they could have played him another game.
Mm-hmm.
But I like Ben Simmons on this team. He's excellent facilitator. He can alleviate KD by guarding the best defender.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, really, all he has to do is hit free throws because he's going to get fouled. So his
Yeah. Oh
physical
yeah.
play, he sets up in the post. And if there's anyone who can improve their game like Giannis did, I believe Ben Simmons uh, would do it. You know, a chip on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
You get that Brooklyn Philly matchup in the playoffs, man. I mean,
Oh
it is
man.
gonna be lit.
Yeah, that would be fun. Plus, he's what 25.
Yeah,
So what you did basically, you get rid of one aging guy, and you pretty much got a franchise corner piece right there. So if Kyrie decides to go, you can just bring somebody else in. He could be a facilitator of KD's.
yeah.
Listen,
I don't think Kyrie's going anywhere. They just
well,
waiting
you
for this
can't.
vaccine
I mean,
mandate to be lifted, and I'm pretty sure they'll extend him
mm,
in the off season. But
mm,
Milwaukee, I think, is the team to look at, and you need someone to guard Giannis. And
mm-hmm,
Ben Simmons is, I'm sure, is up to the task. You can't contain him. Slow him down. And
mm-hmm,
one of the best defensive players in the league. You could put Durant on Middleton if need be. I really do like this fit, all healthy,
mm-hmm,
and Seth Curry. I've been a big fan of his since way back in Dallas. I know his brother gets all the accolades and the notoriety, but
mm-hmm.
Seth Curry's been a top 3-point shooter in this league for the past 3 years.
Yep.
And Andre Drummond is exactly what the doctor ordered. He had 19 rebounds in 3 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
So, he's a rebounding machine, interior presence. Now we can get LaMarcus Aldridge off the bench for his offensive firepower.
Yep.
The depth is there. You're right about the first round picks. I like where Brooklyn's going with
Mm-hmm.
this, but again, it's a short window to try to get all this cohesion going. But sky's the limit.
Absolutely. And also the big pickup for you guys, Javon Carter, the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's playing for the Suns. Yeah, that was a nice pickup for you guys. I mean, you just said the depth is there, and you got Sharp, another
Mm-hmm.
big. He looks like he's really skilled. Of course, Patty Mills. And you guys definitely have the squad of healthy to run the table and win it all.
Yeah, I sure hope so. But you look at Billy's standpoint. They do gain a top 75 player, along with the potential MVP of the league and MB who's been playing out of his mind. They didn't give up Thibault. They didn't give up Maxey, which was important to them.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to rely on guys like Niang and Danny Green. And Danny Green looks god awful.
Oh, yeah. He's looked awful since LA. Yeah, he hasn't looked the same, man. It's good luck with that.
Yeah, but you wonder, when will the honeymoon phase end for Philly? Harden said he wanted to be there. It was his first choice. Again, I cannot say fuck you enough. Well,
lies.
Yeah. Well, Harden and Embiid's game style mesh together.
It should. I can't see why not. I mean, Harden, when he wants to, he can pretty much, defer. He deferred to KD. Well, he didn't play with Kyrie enough, but he definitely did defer to KD a lot of games. And Embiid, it should be kind of like when he had Capella. Should a little obviously more skilled, but that
Right.
I want to see pick and rolls with that, pick and pop with Embiid, coming off the screen with his little step back. It's the potential is there, but the way they were talking like they're going to win a championship, I'm like, I don't think so. They have nothing around them really. Thibault, he's okay, great defensively, but his offensive game it leaves you much to be desired. And Niang, I mean, he'll have a decent game here and there, but you look down Maxey, he's a budding star, I believe. Kentucky point guard factory, but that's not going to be enough in the East. Hey, look at the Bucks. They looks like they're about to get Dragic, which is going to be huge for them. And then you got Ibaka, what he can do. So Milwaukee, they're keeping up with everybody. If they doing like they did small moves like this. I want to see if this Dragic thing goes through, but they're tooling up for the playoffs, and so they're looking to repeat, obviously.
Yeah, I like that Ibaka move. I don't know what the status of Lopez is because I figure his back is still out. Bobby Portis is playing well. I mean, Milwaukee, like you said, is going to be a really tough out. Chicago has been really, really good. DeRozan's on his own MVP tear. The Heat have been like lights out now, considering now they're getting all their pieces back. Jimmy Butler playing well, Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson seeming to have found his shot. And Brooklyn, Boston right now, they lost the other night to Detroit, but they won 9 in a row before that, and had the best defense in the league. Tatum and Brown just going at it, and I love the moves Boston made at the deadline.
Oh man,
Derek White is a guy, high basketball IQ, tough defender. You know where he's going to be on the floor, but they lost Marcus Smart the other night, so it gives him something to fall back on. But Robert Williams and those guys, Boston's been playing really well. Their defense has been elite. Udoka really putting his stamp on the team, and they're moving the ball. That's the biggest key. Tatum and Brown, they're finally moving the ball around, getting not good looks, great open looks, and they knocked down like a ton of threes the other night. It was just ridiculous. But Boston's been playing really well.
That's what they definitely do. Cavs. I mean, so many teams out there, man. Garland coming off that MVP. Excuse me, coming off his first All Star season. Evan Mobley, that's the rookie of the year right there in my eyes. Um, you got just everybody stepping up for that squad, and they well coached, well played. Just it's a lot of teams. Charlotte, they're sticking around the eighth spot. LaMelo Ball, he's
Yeah,
doing his thing, of course. Miles
Charlotte
Bridges.
lost 9 to 10. They're starting to slip a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the move that Cleveland made, getting Levert,
Mm-hmm.
pairing him back up with Allen, I thought was a no-brainer. It gives them a wing, a scoring wing, some added offensive punch,
Mm-hmm.
another top defensive team in the league with their bigs. And shout out to Jared Allen for being an all-star replacement, replacing James Harden. So you
Mm-hmm.
replace the fro for the beard. But Cleveland, are they ready to take that next level? Kevin Love is in the running for sixth man of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Rondo being rejuvenated. I want to see how Cleveland finishes up this second half of the year, and
Mm-hmm.
can they maintain that top four status?
Well, I think they can, man. I really think they can, but it's not going to be easy because you got teams like the Heat. With Jimmy Butler still leading the way, Bam Adebayo's back. They're playing very solid. They're getting production from guys like Max Strauss and what's that dude's name? PJ Tucker
Mm-hmm.
doing his thing. Tough defense. They're first in the East, so it's it's going to be a lot, man. This Eastern Conference is really tough this year. It's a lot of good teams, and plus, you got the other, Sixers, like you said, Bucks, Nets when they come back, and Cleveland, wherever the Knicks going to be, who knows?
Yeah.
But Celtics, of course, we'll get into that. But Charles Martinez, thank you for chiming in. Rank these teams for this year's playoffs: Bucks, Nets, Heat, and Sixers. If I had to pick, I would go Heat right now. Heat, Bucks, Sixers, and Nets. Only reason I put the Nets in fourth because they're not healthy yet. And Kyrie, with the whole Vax thing, I think I'll go with that. They're healthy. They're first to me. They're first. Then I can put Milwaukee, then the Heat, and then figure it out from there. But yeah, man, it's a lot. It's just all about health with these teams and nutrition. We'll see what happens.
uh, I had to go Bucks first. I mean,
Okay.
give it champs until you're knocked off, so you
Mm-hmm.
keep the top spot. The second spot is weird. Like you say, if healthy, it would be Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
But this vaccine mandate, I is too finicky for me. So two, I'd go Heat. I like their physical play. Duncan Robinson again shooting the ball well. Max Strauss, Martin. So two Heat. Now, do I let my bias come in, or do I like? You know what? Three is Brooklyn, man. Because you know
That's
what?
fine.
No, because four, Embiid hasn't shown me anything in the playoffs, and neither is Harden.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if these guys on a mission will, really overcome that hump. But we've seen what KD has done in the playoffs,
Absolutely.
and and we've seen what Harden's done in the playoffs. Oh, for
Mm-hmm.
18. So Sin City before Game 6 for Mr. Harden might be his downfall. So have fun with that, Billy.
Oh man, it's definitely crazy. It's going to be real interesting. That's going to be the word for the second half. Interesting.
Yeah, there was there was a lot of action, the trades.
Oh yeah.
What kicked it off on trade day was Sabonis and Holiday, and
Ah,
no, it was Sabonis for pretty much Halliburton and Buddy
yeah,
Hield.
pretty much. Yeah, there you go.
Pretty much. That one shocked me. Everyone thought Fox would be on the move.
Mm-hmm.
Turned out to be Halliburton.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, I thought it was a win for Indiana, but looking at it
Mm-hmm.
again, I think it's an even trade. You know,
Oh yeah,
I like the idea of Fox and Sabonis together, and they came together and they won a few games
mhm.
initially. But Halliburton is really going to be a star.
Yeah. I like the backcourt. We discussed it in the chat. I like the backcourt of Duarte and Halliburton. I really think they can do some things. If you can keep Miles Turner around, that will look really nice. You got guys. You got Brogdon still there. You know, he's still productive player, and I like what Indiana is doing. It's just all about keeping him. Now the Kings, I would say it's an even trade if they can keep Sabonis around. I don't know, that kid is a winner. I
Hmm.
mean, and I don't think he's going to stick around in Sacramento. Who does? um, but yeah, I like that pairing. You know, I love the pick and roll, which they can use. He's a really smart player himself. He's a very good passer. You know, tough down low, double threat every night. Sacramento, they had so much talent just go in and out, and they just can't keep anybody. You know, and that brings futility, and that's where it's going to continue to be until they get some kind of structure on that team front office down to figure out what's going on and what their true identity is.
Yeah, I agree. Sabonis, I hear his wife is from Sacramento, so I think they're in
Oh,
there for the long haul. So
okay, okay.
good for them. You know, they get a proven they got a two-time All-Star and a pair with Fox, and you know maybe it's the beginning of good things to come for Sacramento. It's been like low key, it's been awful since
Mm-hmm.
like '03, '04. I mean,
That's
bad.
being nice. Shit, that's being nice. I was gonna give him 0-2. I was gonna go back. I wasn't gonna give him those 2 years. Damn.
They
Yeah,
traded
but
Big
definitely,
Bagley to Sacramento. I mean, to Detroit.
I like that move for them.
Yeah, there was no way Bagley was going to get, in any more time in Sacktown, and they
Mm-hmm.
get deep. Sacramento gets DiVincenzo, so that's good for them. You know, he's somewhere he can chuck up shots because originally I think he was supposed to go in the Bogdanovich trade, which
Yes.
fell through.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it all worked out in the end. My man asked about T.J. Warren.
Who?
No, exactly. Bubble TJ.
Shit, Bubble T, man. He hasn't been around for like what, 3 years now?
Year and a half, two.
TJ
Yeah,
Warren. Is he still on the Pacers? Like, where is he? Okay, because I honestly
yeah.
haven't seen
He's
him.
still in the Pacers. I don't.
Is he
I don't know
hurt?
if it's his walk year. Is it his walk year? I don't know if it's this year or next year.
I don't know, but he's doing more sitting than walking, so I don't know.
I mean,
God damn.
listen, if Tyreek Evanson's coming back, T.J. Warren has a chance. They brought back Lance Stevenson, so they're good for
Guitar
reclamation
Lance.
projects.
Hey, why not, man? Everybody getting 10 days still. Why not? Bill Johnston got one. Shit.
Oh man, a trade that shocked me was the Porzingis one.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all. But they were like basically rumblings in Dallas that him and Luka just didn't get along as well as they thought. And of course, who the hell is gonna go? You know, Sharman or Luka. Now I'm gonna like Luka a lot more because he plays a lot better with KP not on the floor. He
Yeah,
really does.
he
I
does.
watched a few Dallas games after, like the Dallas games after that, and he just hell of a lot better, more efficient. Play with bounce, but that team needs more. Dallas. Speaking of them, they should have had DeRozan, but yeah, that would have worked.
Shit.
But
Yeah,
shout
Lakers
out
would
to
have
him,
won that.
man. Oh, yep, there you go. Lakers blew that one too. He wanted to go to LA. But shout out to DeMar DeRozan, man. We got to give it props to him, give him his flowers now. That dude is playing. He's top 3 MVP right now. Easy. Um, it's
Yeah,
amazing what he's doing. You know, Zach LaVine, he's in his walk year. He's about to get that money. He's extremely, extremely efficient this year. Let's check out. Let me see if I got his numbers. Yes, Bulls fans, I'm giving you your flowers right now, so you can say can't say I'm not an asshole.
no, you still are.
No, I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Anyway, talking all that nonsense. Everybody hooting and hollering. Now I'm saying now, all that hooting and hollering. Y'all wasn't with them shooting in the gym last year. Y'all quiet as damn,
I don't know. It sounds
quiet
like
as
a
a
lot of
mouse.
hateration.
No, I give respect when it's due. I just call bullshit when I see it. You know me. You know
All
me
right, then,
longer than
Mary.
that. Huh?
All right, then, Mary.
All right, no more drama in our life. Yeah, But yeah, Levine's playing as all star, DeRozan all-star. Vooch doing his thing. Lonzo, my guy, killing it too. Especially with them being ravaged by COVID, still being able to hold the fort down. Kobe White not looking too bad. I still think they could have made like a little move to give him a little bit more scoring off the bench from somewhere. But they're gonna go in the playoffs and they might take a team to a deciding game. We'll see.
Kobe White has been much improved his catch and shoot
Hmm.
ability,
Hmm.
uh, but uh, Ao has really,
Yes.
really uh, given him a boost.
Hmm.
Derrick Jones Jr. has come back, and Vooch has been playing much better. But
Oh yeah.
DeRozan, I mean, they're throwing double and triple teams at this guy, and
Yeah, it's not working.
mid-range assassin just keeps going at it. And like, I've been a fan of him since his Toronto days,
Mm.
and his Spurs time kind of gets lost in the shuffle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But he's been to the Olympics. He doesn't have a title. I mean, they got a title after he was traded. But you look
Hmm.
at his career numbers, and it's just a model of consistency. So
Mid-range
I
God.
I advocated him for the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he got an MVP, it would definitely solidify it.
Hmm.
But his is like comparing to Stafford.
I
he has
like that.
he has the numbers, but he doesn't have like the sexy
Accolades.
accolades
Hmm.
to really wow you. Uh, his game is boring. If you don't like the mid range game, and many people don't, but
I do.
yeah, you're a rare breed. We know that.
Absolutely. Damn right. Somebody got to be.
But I, much like Stafford, his career is not over,
Hmm.
and who knows where he goes after Chicago? If he moves on elsewhere, maybe he goes to LA next year. After this, no, he's there for 3 years. I forgot 3 for
Yeah.
85.
Hmm.
But yeah, two more, 3 years of this. If 2 more years of this, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
see why. Probably not a first ballot Hall of Famer, but
Hmm.
I think he
He'll
gets
get
in.
there. He'll get there. He's at, especially, I like going by points because, you get up to that 20,000 threshold, you start really getting people to notice. He is at, well, I think he'll get there this year, 19,000. So by the time the year ends, I think he'll be at 20,000.
Okay.
So, and then, he's only 30, he'll be 33. So he got, what, 3, 4 more years easily
Yeah.
with how things are going. Go to Phoenix for the rest of your career. Extend it out a few more. But yeah, he's definitely Hall of Famer after his time in Chicago. I would say after it's done, I think he'll solidify it from there. But I do like that Matt Stafford comparison a lot.
Yeah. Shout out to Stafford, by the way, winning the Super Bowl, and our boys Matt and Randy broke down the Super Bowl over Football Life. The Audible
Hmm.
Football Life presents the Audible. They had an episode yesterday. It's up on our YouTube page, and yeah. I'm sorry, kid. I, he's also a Bengal fan, so he's really going
Ooh,
through it. Yeah, yeah,
oh
yeah.
man, who they? Yeah.
Listen, one more second. Ramsey was
Oh,
on
it
his
was a
ass.
wrap. Oh yeah, it was a wrap. It
Ramsey was on
just,
his ass.
oh yeah, but you got to be happy. You have a franchise quarterback. Leon, you had one. I've never seen one before in my life. So shout out to y'all for getting a chance to see that. Lions fucked it up as usual. Um, Yeah, I said it. But yeah, but Joe Burrow is something special, man. Joe Cool. Just gotta get that kid on offensive line, give him some more time to throw. There's only so much you like. Matt, like I said, I'm not even gonna explain it because you got to go back to Matt and Randy, listen to all their analysis because hell of a year those guys put on. They put on for the life groups and go back and watch the episode of why Joe Cool is the man and their Super Bowl. Randy going off about OBJ, his guy. It was a fun episode. Man. Got to watch it at work, but definitely check that out.
Yeah,
Shout out to you guys.
yeah, just as good as that. Just as good as the halftime show, man. But
Thanks.
Dinwiddie and Bertans, they go to Dallas, and there was much talk in the locker room. Bertans made about the Washington locker room, how nobody liked each other. Maybe trying to sell them crypto, and you had Harold. He got traded to Charlotte as a low key under the radar move, but I liked for Vernon Carey and Ish Smith.
Yep.
That Washington team now, they're younger. Yeah, they're gonna play Ajbija more. Gonna play Corey Kispert more. Rui. They beat Brooklyn last night, but behind Hachimura. But the Porzingis Beal connection. This will be Porzingis' third team in 4 years?
Fingers.
Yeah. Then you got to ask yourself: is this enough to keep Beal around?
Hell no.
Can Beal and Porzingis make this work?
They'll make it work, but I think Beal will get tired of his ass after a certain amount of time. So, get your ass out of here. But never say never. I'm one that's always believing, that things can happen. I'm big on positivity and hopeful. You not know me and my teams, but yeah, like I said, it can work. He just has to stay on the floor. But honestly, I think being in the East would be good for him on a serious note. I give Porzingis a lot of shit. I still think his potential is there. But, yeah, being back on the East side, I think it'll work for him. Because come on, where else are you going to go now? Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
You don't want to go against those Western Conference bigs, man.
Nah, he ain't about that life.
Cat and Anthony Davis isn't on the floor either, so there's that.
What? Leon, you did it again.
Oh, my bad. Street clothes.
Thank you. Oh, speaking of that, watching that game, he goes down, bring out the stretcher. I'm going to get back to Cleveland. They better stop playing around.
Man, you better stop. But, I mean, the Eastern bigs, it seemed to be a lot more, yeah. Vucevic, Allen, Embiid now, so he's going to have his work cut out for him.
Oh, you got to go against Mitch? I mean.
Stop.
Listen, when he's upright, he can impact it on the defensive end. Let's not play like he can't. But listen.
Nah.
Listen, don't you're being disrespectful now. All right, that Brooklyn win get into your damn head now. Don't.
Yeah, it should.
Shut up. No, it shouldn't. No, okay.
Well, we know one Cam that was on the floor that night, and he went off. So I don't want to hear it.
That's true. That's actually true. So right when you crying in the car when they beat by the Bucks again.
Man, kiss my ass.
That's all love, people. That's what we do. No, but yeah, they definitely. If you want to transition to the next one, that was a debacle and a half. I mean, that was pretty ugly. Up sitting pretty, everybody hitting shots, and then all of a sudden Tibbs gets outcoached by Steve Nash, I guess, and
Bro, I was shocked. Steve Nash doesn't outcoach anyone.
No, and that's the crazy thing about it. He definitely, he's like, Cam, you come in, Drummond, he impacted the game. Randall did his thing on our side. He did his thing. Fournier was okay. But what it does it come down to? Oh, man, what's that thing, they play in the backcourt, point guard? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I mean, guard play, what the Knicks don't have. You dredge freaking Kimber out there, and I don't – listen. We said it in the group, everybody's – when Kimber had that one good game, oh, yeah, Kimber's back. Oh, he's going to stick it to the Knicks. Yeah, he's really sticking us to us now because his knees ain't – it's a wrap, man. I'm sorry. I love the whole coming home thing, but no. Get Miles McBride. Get somebody in there that can play defense as well as push the pace. I love the fact that he has Grimes in there, but this is on Tibbs. I don't want to hear from, oh, we told you about – listen, culture change. doesn't matter who you like. We from where we were to where we were last year, culture change. Yes, he's gonna get the praise, but now he's gonna get the fucking horns. No bull, no pun intended. But basically, you gotta play the younger guys. That you have to do it, no matter how you gotta fight. Whatever your demons, you gotta fight with you and vets. When I'm seeing Taj Gibson out there for so goddamn long, instead of you got Jericho Sims, basically sitting there, not doing the damn thing. Cam Reddish, he has all this potential. He's not coming in the game. Randall can only do so much. The dude is, you're not putting him in position to be successful. He's pretty much doing it himself when you really watch the games. And what is it? He has to facilitate the offense. He has to give the whole front row beers. Then he has to come back in and give the damn guys, you got to get them involved. I'm like, oh, get him on the block. Once again, get him on the block and let him go off. But that won't happen because we don't have a point guard that can actually get him the ball. Therefore, it pretty much forces him.
Cutting it for you?
Shit, man. I forgot he was on the team this year. That goddamn inconsistent. Listen, when Evan Fournier is more consistent than you, there's a problem. And it's crazy. It's just nothing falling for him. Dude is missing open shots. Like I said, everybody gives Randall shit, and I give him shit. But honestly, he's like the main reason we're actually winning games. If we do win games in Fournier. But they got to start putting respect on Randall's name now. Dude, he's legitimately the only one playing. You looking at his numbers, what is he having? Almost 28, 6 and 6 again. And he ain't the problem.
Well, he's putting on a bad team.
Well, still, you got to put up the numbers, though. I mean, we've seen that all the time. Look at Luka. I mean, he's on a decent team, but still, when they were shitty, he's putting up crazy-ass numbers. But you also got to put it on the coach. Tibbs, this is when he can change the narrative, but I don't know if he's going to. Like I said to a few people, I was like, I don't think he's going to last 5 because he's going to get into the mode of playing his vets. But also, missing Derrick Rose is big. I didn't think it was going to be as big as it is now. You said the same thing. They are really missing that guy. Hopefully he comes back and he gives us some juice, but he should not play 30 minutes coming off that kind of injury. But he will. But like I said, you got McBride, you got Grimes, you got Reddish. I mean, the talent is there on the team. It's just it's backcourt play. I can't remember a really successful team had bad backcourt play. You look at all the teams in the league. Look at your Nets. Cam Thomas. You got Kyrie when he plays. You go Dallas, Luka, Bulls, DeRozan, Lonzo. Also, we don't have a closer. And let me get my Randall numbers up since I've been talking about all. Like I said, excuse my language. Nope. See, that's how many notes I got about this. How pissed off I was.
Well, I mean, they have been that bad. So, yeah, there's a lot of notes. That makes sense.
Yeah, look at it. Offensively, this is what I type. Offensively, things change for Randall come the fourth quarter, blah, blah, blah. He's averaging 2.5 points in the final frames during February, shooting 24% from the field. So,
damn.
You can't – how are you supposed to close games? And once again, falls on the coaching to stop the bleeding. And basically it's been Alec Burks high pick and roll, and that shit ain't working because he ain't hitting shots. Well, that's basically –
Quickly wasn't hitting shots either.
Oh, yeah, he's been hard. He's the other one I'm going to bring up. He's been trash. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on with him. You talk about a second-year swoon. God damn. I mean –
you talk about the Knicks, everyone want to barge in. That's it, man. They hear a bad play. But, like, I also wonder if, so it was a problem with, like, the rotation. Well, also, you look at CJ, like, the Knicks with bad rotations, bad shooting. They had like 13 threes in the first half, which was kind of weird. I knew they couldn't keep it up. And obviously Nash made adjustments and whatnot. Look at the game against Portland. You look at the game against OKC, 20-point leads in the fourth quarter. another lead in the fourth quarter against Oklahoma City, and Josh Giddey himself gets a triple double. You know, then you have to wonder which loss hurt the most to you. You know, because it's you know, insanity. The definition of insanity is like expecting this, doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
And that's his problem. He does the same thing, and you got to try new things, man. You got to put new rotations out there. You just can't run the same guys out there and expect wins. It's just it doesn't happen. But
Well,
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Well, I guess you're going to say Brooklyn, but which loss did like gradually hurt?
Honestly, I would say, yeah, I would say I won't say the same. I'll definitely go Brooklyn because you're up 28. But once again, this is the third time in 5 games that they lost a 20-point lead.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'll definitely say Brooklyn because the atmosphere was there. They were playing so well. Then all of a sudden, how they basically just shut down and stopped doing the things that got them to that lead, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I'll definitely give it to Brooklyn. That sucked.
And Randall was under a lot of scrutiny before this past couple of weeks with his outstanding play, and there was a lot of talking being on a trade block. And then the day of the deadline, they put the whole team on the block, and then they did absolutely nothing. Are you okay with the lack of moves that the Knicks made?
At this point, yes. Because really, it was actually a non-Knick deadline, as I will say. Because usually they make deals just to make them, and which they didn't. I was surprised they didn't. They stood pat, which I'm fine with. Because if the right deal's not there, you don't make a move to make a move. So I'll give them kudos for that. But they do have to figure out the rotations going forward and figure out how to get W's because it's not like they're not in the mix of things from the play-in tournament to eighth. So it's very much possible.
Yeah, but not too far out. And I guess word was that Tibbs didn't really want Cam Reddish, and he showed it by not playing him for like 6 games. So
absolutely, he ain't give a damn.
And now there's talk of like Worldwide West and blaming Tibbs for the losses and the miscommunication, the disconnect. Leon Rose, you can't find him
ever. He's like the worst name I've seen in my life. He never talks. It's like this is like the signs of a puppet, of a James Dolan puppet, because I've never seen a GM or whatever the hell he is that never talks about anything, never has to discuss it. I've never seen that before in my life. So I don't get it. But yeah, Tibbs, I think he's on his way out. Because once James Dolan, once you're gone and you get those bad vibes from him, now you got Worldwide West, basically blaming him. Now the hot seat is officially starting to simmer. And I don't know. I don't know at this point. Like I said, it's a whole nother half of the season. Things can turn it around. So we'll see. We'll see.
Oh yeah, don't want you out. You're out. Ask Charles Oakley.
Facts. Absolutely.
But you really think he would let Tibbs go after a year and a half after a playoff berth?
I'm not, and this is why I give Tibbs the benefit of the doubt. You cannot go from overachieving to being in the 4th seed, and then when he has a bad year, you fire him. No, he has to have another year. You got to have another year. If he bombs the 3rd year, you wait until after the season, then you let him go. But I don't think he's making 5. I'll be shocked if he makes 5. I'll give him a little bit over half of his contract, and then see. But yeah, you can't let him go after the season. I'm not. Like I said, with Rose going down, Noel's never. Noel hasn't been healthy. Burks has been inconsistent. I mean, you got to put some on the players as well. Like, yes, some of the games he's lost with his coaching, but the players, when you're not hitting open shots, you can't blame the coach on that one. Because Alex Burks, I swear, he gets at least 7 or 8 open looks per game. He just doesn't knock them down. When Fournier, he's actually been decent.
Yeah, I'm shocked at that.
Yeah, he's been decent. Randall's been good. Kimba's been awful. That's where it is. I mean, you put Rose there with his efficient play, we might be talking about a different team. But like I said, Kimba definitely has to go on that one because he's not bringing anything. You got to let McBride go. None of this Burks playing point guard stuff. He's not a point guard. I,
Yeah, it's not in his 2K profile. It's not. That's not happening.
yeah, he ain't got that badge.
No. But like this team. Well, okay. Well, if if Chip is let go, who would you replace him with?
Kenny Atkinson. But he was one of my picks regardless. It was a flip flop between him and him. Definitely Atkinson. Team builder as well. He's good with the young guys as he's done it in Brooklyn. When you do things in New York, people should notice, and I'm surprised he didn't get a coaching job. But definitely Kenny Atkinson. He worked with the organization already. He knows what it is, and I would like it.
Would you consider Mark Jackson?
Hell yeah, I will always consider Mark Jackson, but I don't know if he's blackballed. I think he is blackballed, but and it's more I think belief wise rather than his coaching skills. But absolutely, I would definitely take a look at him. But as of right now, Tibbs is the coach, and yeah, he's he's gonna swim. He's gonna swim and drown. This is what he wanted. It's he got to get those guys going. Randall's gonna come to play, and it's just everybody around him. Well, it's so many question marks. Will quickly step it up. Will Burks get his groove back from last year? Will Mitchell Robinson, stay healthy? When he's healthy, elite rim defender. Noel, what are you going to get out of him? Um, Quentin Grimes, he's been awesome. I was high on him coming out of the draft. Good 3-and-D player. He's getting a lot of time. RJ, I never forget about my boy RJ. He's shown a vast improvement for last year. Better at the free throw line. Big game against LA. It's just the kid is ready. It's just what are you going to do? I think honestly, if you're going to let anybody facilitate, let RJ facilitate the offense because he did it at Duke. He knows what he's doing, and let him go. If you're not going to have a point guard back there that's going to do it, let RJ do it. I'd rather have RJ do it than Julius Randle
Yeah.
because Julius Randle's not that guy. Once again, I'm going to just keep putting it there. Put him in positions to succeed and where he can be unstoppable, which is on the block.
Or just go for it all. Just get Donovan Mitchell and call it a day.
Shit, that ain't happening. I wish, but they could have drafted him too. But you got some French guy.
Yeah.
But it's in the past. But it's in the past.
Another trade, not you didn't discuss. It's actually a Nick target. CJ McCollum goes to New Orleans. Now they form well, it can't even be a trio because Zion's not coming back. But CJ and Brandon Ingram, Jonas Valanciunas, the Pelicans themselves, climbing up the standings. Believe they're in the play-in tournament as it stands right now. And the Blazers get Josh Hart. CJ, the Dame and CJ connection finally broken up. Dame remains committed to Portland, so we can kill those Dame to Nick rumors before they start again. And I like the fit in CJ not being second fiddle to Dame anymore. He's been going off recently. I think the Pelicans are a scary team if they get to a play-in tournament because I believe it's the Lakers and Blazers and Kings all in that bunch right there.
Yeah, I like that. Brandon Ingram as well. Him and CJ, definitely a elite duel if they both get going. Zion's a wild card, obviously. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna play this year. That's the $1 million question.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They have guys like Kira Lewis Jr. He's pretty good. Jackson Hayes is still there. I mean, they got the young pieces, but CJ, I don't think he's there on the long. long haul, but they might. I don't know how much noise they'll make in a playing. So I won't call them scary because they just don't have that guy. CJ, he can have flashes, but he's definitely not that guy. And Ingram, defensively, he ain't doing a damn thing. It's like a damn turntable. Size of it, he's like the freaking width of a turntable. So it's kind of like, what are you going to do with that? But yeah, I like to trade for Portland. I guess it was time to let it go, break it up. Now Dame, he got to figure out what he really want to do. They talking about they want to build around Dame, which I think is bullshit. Whoever the hell they GM is, a bunch of BS. You're not trying to build around Dame with who? Who you building around?
I
Nurkic?
think
Like,
well, no, I think Nurkic is a free agent next year, and they're gonna have like 65 million dollars of cap space for a free agent. So this is where I think the Beal conversation
mm-hmm,
comes into play. Uh, does he up and leave Washington,
mm-hmm,
go join Dame, and make that a connection that I think would be great,
mm-hmm,
but it's something to consider. It's 65. I think they got $65 million in cap space.
mm-hmm.
So if Dame says he's there for the long haul, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of free agents who will love to join him.
True. But when if they don't get anybody, you're just gonna be in the same predicament as you were with CJ McCollum. Granted, Bradley Bill's a better player, but what else are you gonna do? You're gonna have two, alpha males that can score a ball and pretty much bring you to the playoffs. But as you're talking about winning championships, that's not gonna be it. So I think Dame needs to get the hell out of there.
I mean, Simons has played well, so
I like Anthony Simons now, but
yeah,
he's really good. But and I think that's another reason they got rid of CJ because they're like, okay, we got Simons right here. He can score with the best of them as of right now. He had about 35 against the Knicks, so trust me, I know.
oh Jesus, the Knicks are a turnstile. God damn.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, like I said, you holding 20-point leads, and then all of a sudden you're just losing them. That's 3 wins we had on the board. It's this going into the All-Star break looks a lot different, but also, and I knew they were going to take a step back. To be honest, you didn't hear me in the group talking about, contrary to belief, like we all Knicks fans, like, oh, we were going to win a championship. No, let's be real. They were supposed to be a 7-8 last seed. I mean, at last year, they just skyrocketed over everybody, surprised the hell out of everybody. But I'm still not going to downplay, the injury there. I heard a lot of people, oh, with the injuries, other teams, so what? You play to win the game. Heard Melwood's voice. But they had to play. You had to win the games. You had to play. Randall played out of his damn mind. This year, I would have said a 7-8. You know, I thought it could have been fifth through eighth, really. But with re-upping, who would have thought? You think they had the chemistry and stuff like that? Why wouldn't you think they would be in the 5 to 8 spot? Because usually when you run it back with teams, they still have that camaraderie. It's not a lot different. Quickly was supposed to take that step up. Now he's taking a step back. No pun intended. See, it's all about it.
It's all about it.
But yeah, it's just a lot of work for these guys to be done. But it's gonna come down and show the fortitude of this team that they can really bounce back from adversity, which is what's going on right now. But if they don't do it, Tibbs, your ass gonna be on fire coming off season.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't get rid of him, but I'm not. I know how James Dolan operates. So, like I said, one great year, one good year that kind of evens itself out. It deserves another year, but
Well,
I don't know.
the Knicks fall flat in their face these last 23 games. I don't
Mm-hmm.
see how you can bring them back for next season.
No, yeah, if he totally, we go we don't finish with a 500 record or even get in the play-in tournament, he's done. He's
I
definitely
mean,
done.
there's tough losses, but they, you see the same thing happening for the next, month and a half, 2 months.
Gotta go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to even with his track record.
Yeah, you can't do it. But it's a lot of work to be done. But like I said, they got plenty of talent there. Hopefully RJ comes back. And what really got Tibbs, I have to bring this up, when they were down by like 20 something and RJ was still in the game. It kind of made him look bad.
Yeah.
Like he said, he said they were going on a run, but if you don't keep your best players out there, you don't see anybody keeping their players out there while their best players out there while they're getting their ass kicked.
Oh, Westbrook is dying to get in by a game up 15 in the fourth quarter.
Yes, damn
Like,
right.
what's going? And that's another team that
Oh
kind of
God.
like was weird at the
Mm-hmm.
deadline. They made no moves. They declined a trade. Uh, Westbrook for Wall and Wood,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was Westbrook and a first round pick for Christian Wood and John Wall.
That was stupid.
From what I hear, LeBron had a lot to do with it.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I don't. You screwed up once. Hell, you screwed up twice. And the way they're looking now, without AD's out for a month,
Mm-mm.
I don't see them making the playoffs.
Nah, that's a wrap. I will be shocked. And well, I don't know. Sometimes you can't bet against LeBron. It's looking
Yeah,
kind of grim. I mean,
the other night was something special against the Jazz, but yeah,
yeah,
I don't know, man.
that's rough. I mean, who do you have? Malik Monk. He's
Oh
bound to
no,
come back to earth.
oh no, once you get into Iggy's ass, that's it. He's done.
Oh, it's a wrap. Oh yeah, you're
Oh
right. I
yeah,
forgot about that.
oh yeah, no. His points per game is going down by 5.
I don't want no mediocre. Well, he might be.
Well, no, man. So no legs in that shot now. No legs.
Like they traded Horton Tucker. They wouldn't trade him for a bag of chips. And you see what's going on with him.
Ooh, yeah. And my man DeAndre Jordan getting ready looking for another buyout, man. And they're going to early retirement.
Word, he need to do something. It ain't. Oh, that team is ugly. I
But
mean, the next Caruso Reeves, he ain't doing too much, is he?
all right, check this out. Now,
Mm.
Stephen A. Smith, he's you get him to talk about any other sport, he's god awful. Uh, his rant on the Knicks was pretty good,
Yeah, it was fun.
but
So fun.
he had an interesting Lakers take that
Mm-hmm.
at first I was kind of like, I don't know, but the more you think about it, that would mean a complete tear down and rebuild, and at some point I guess he figured LeBron might have to leave, and he suggested trading Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has 3 years, 105 million left on the deal.
Yeah.
How many of those 3 years he's going to play? Only God knows. Is
Yeah.
trading Anthony Davis something you would consider? You would
Yeah,
get all
absolutely.
that for him.
Oh yeah. Look what happened in New Orleans. They did. Why not? Let him play healthy for like half a year. I'll dump him. Why not? You got a ring off it already. Get some. This is when you got to rebuild. I mean, bro, what else you got to play for now? I mean, I would see what's out there. You have to at this point, because you're not unless you happen to do a rebuild where you can get another like legit guy there, which I don't think they can. It's just not going to work. So you got to start working the phones this off season and see, what's it's like. But knowing how the Lakers are run, they're going to run that back. Yes.
What if they traded him to Boston?
Oh, like they should have, like before.
But
um,
they get a return on like Brown and Robert Williams and Marcus Smart.
I would take that. Wow, you get a great two-way play in Brown, great defensive play in Smart. That can run the point a little bit more efficiently than excuse me, than Westbrook. And what Robert Williams, good budding, young player, good on the defensive end, could actually hold it down on the block. So plus some picks in there. Why not? Boston, I don't know if they've been itching to make a move, but they should have
No,
made a move. a
I will
while ago. A
say
good move
no. They made some good moves.
with Derek White.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, and they made more moves with Brad Stevens in the front office than they did with Danny
Eddie.
Ainge in 3 years.
He brought Daniel Tice
So
back.
yeah, and I like that move too. It's
Yeah,
familiarity.
he was good for them.
Good backup center. He can knock down a
Hmm.
three. He knows his role. Boston is a team that right now, if I had to face them, they'd be pretty scary. They're because Tatum and Brown are on that level right now.
Hmm.
Now that they're sharing the ball, they're just impossible to stop, and their defense
Hmm.
and the offense, they are looking really good. But there's not too many places I can see Anthony Davis going to that they
Mm.
would get enough of a return.
Injury history alone, you're not. Then I don't think anybody's going to touch him. Like, we're not going to give up assets to for somebody that's going to go down in the blink of an eye.
Yeah,
It's just, and it's not even like if he gets hurt. It all is now. It's just when he's going to get hurt again. And once you have that, LA going to have to keep him.
yeah, traded us back to New Orleans for Zion.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
use and abuse. Here you go.
you using him like, nah. Thanks for the
We
memories,
got our
AD. You got.
championship. You can have him back now.
Oh man, but yeah, all in all, I think he stays in LA though. I mean, just he's too damaged, man. It's, mm-mm. Even with Zion being hurt, you can't. I'm not trading him.
You know what?
From New Orleans.
Zion, Zion's a guy. Listen, he's like James Harden right now. He he uh he's checked out.
I would. Would you? I would too. Well, New Orleans. I mean,
Well,
there's
yeah,
different. New Orleans, and I don't think he wanted to be there in the first place. But
no,
for James Harden, he's just a damn fool.
no, listen, Harden's like Harden's the girl like your new girl, but she still talks to her ex on the side, and you wonder where she goes at night, and
Sneaky link.
yeah, there you go. See, you with this new age lingo. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, Harden's the girl, talks to the ex behind your back, and then all of a sudden you're left like holding the bag. Like, what the fuck? Matter of fact, have you ever seen Insecure?
No, I haven't actually.
This is exactly like James Harden right there. If you ever see the show, Issa
I got
Rae,
a nerve.
Issa Rae is James Harden.
I gotta look it up and see it now because that's gonna be hilarious.
Oh,
Oh man.
it, yeah. And uh, Charles makes an interesting point.
Mm.
He said, AD for Lillard and Nurkic.
I think the Lakers would probably do it.
Oh yeah.
They were like, "Yep, oh, absolutely, hell yeah." All right,
Oh yeah.
who says no?
Who says no? We got into All-Star Weekend finally here. It's in Cleveland. Of course, LeBron's in festivities. KD, they both picked teams, and
Mm-hmm.
it was actually great when they did the draft, and it just so happened on the trade deadline, and it was set up so perfectly.
Oh yeah, it was.
Like you could see how it was going to unfold, and then LeBron played along with it,
Mm-hmm.
and KD with a straight face, like I need size in the middle. I need someone to match up with Giannis,
Mm-hmm.
and LeBron just with the clipboard to his face. It was just
Oh, it was
hilarious.
great.
I'm gonna take Rudy Gobert, and
Oh,
then
that was funny.
Chuck, his heart and hurt. He hasn't played. He had the hamstring. He hurt.
And then KD with his looking like a disappointed grandma. It was just great. Oh man, that was gold.
It was so good. Um, but yeah, man, we got the All-Star festivities here. I think we got the celebrity game, and now we got the Rising Stars going on right now. Anthony Edwards and I like that format.
Mm-hmm.
Were there like any rising star omissions that you felt should have been in?
Mm. I didn't even look at the list. Honestly, let me look at
Well,
the list real quick. Or if
well,
you have it.
uh, Evan Mobley's in it and
Okay.
Franz Wagner. This
Mm-hmm.
is Barrett's second year or third year?
Third.
Third. Okay, so he wouldn't have been in it.
No, not this year. He wasn't gonna
Okay,
be in it anyway because he's hurt.
true. Yeah, so Obi Toppin's in it.
Damn right.
I don't think Quickly is, but
Thank gosh.
yeah, you can't have him shooting bricks everywhere.
No.
Can't have him shooting bricks everywhere.
Oh man. He said damn shame. I can't take you anymore. I'm done
Nah.
after this one. All right, we got
Jonathan Kaminga.
yeah,
He
he's
took
good.
he took Duarte's place.
Yeah. Jason Tate. Okay, I like that. Sengun, I like.
Okay.
Precious at Chua.
Yeah,
Take his
Toronto.
ass
Yeah.
out. Take his ass out. Desmond Bay, my guy, Sadiq Bay, Anthony Edwards, Halliburton. Who the hell? Jaden Hardy. Who the oh G League at
G
night.
League. Yeah.
Yeah. Team Payton, LaMelo, Scotty, Ayo. Yeah, that's pretty much all the teams. Davion, Off Night Mitchell, McDaniels. Okay. Pretty good. Team worthy. Cole Anthony, Giddy, Green, Herbert. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, there we go. They pretty much got everybody.
Yeah. That's pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much everyone.
I like it.
Yeah.
Josh Giddy.
Always good stuff, man. We got the dunk contest, 3-point contest going
Come on,
tomorrow.
Obi.
Yeah. I mean, Obi can score all 50s and still lose. So there's that. But
Listen, we don't care
I
what
think
Aaron Gordon did.
well,
All right.
no, I think Jalen Green's gonna take it though.
Jalen Green, he has sneaky hops. He's going to be good. Probably for who else is in it? Who else?
Cole Anthony
There you go. Yeah,
and Toscano Anderson.
yeah, yeah. Obi. It's either gonna be Obi or Green, at least. I don't know about the other two. I know Anthony got hops, but Scotto Anderson, I don't watch him enough. So,
I
but
think he threw it down on McGee. He threw it down on McGee.
oh, okay. I think I did see that highlight actually. But yeah, come on, Obi. We need something to get hyped about.
Yeah, it might earn him some more minutes.
Nah, he ain't getting no more minutes. he is ass on the bench. Nah, he gets about 12 minutes a game. He's actually shown a lot, man. It's good to see. It just sucks that he's not gonna get a lot of time. But yeah, Obi, he's gonna be a good one. I hope it's here that he gets to shine. But 3-point contest, it's my favorite now. Dunk contest is not as fun anymore, but 3-point contest is gonna be fun.
Yeah, we got Patty Mills, C.J. McCollum, Zach LaVine, Luke Kennard. Oh,
Hell yeah.
All these Duke motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
Cat, Trey Young, and Fred Van Vliet. Oh, and Desmond Bain.
I like Bain. I'm gonna go with Kennard. Yep, Duke bias all the way.
Oh,
With the lefty.
I'm trying to think of a last lefty to win. Was it Bird?
Nah, Bird was righty.
Bird was righty.
Damn, I can't. Has a lefty ever won it? That's a good question. Holy shit.
I can't. I don't think a lefty's ever won.
I don't. That I'm gonna go with the lefty. Luke Kennard. Has a lefty ever won?
I'm gonna go. I mean, Patty Mills has been outstanding this year.
Oh, he's been on point.
But I think his legs are gonna give out by like the fourth rack. So I'm gonna count him out.
Oh Lord.
CJ, I have no faith in. Zach's knees, I don't. Right now, it is hanging on by a thread.
Wait a minute.
Cat, I don't know. He's in his own head. He might like start dancing around the third rack once he hits the first two.
But his shot, you gotta know like the quick releases and stuff too. It's like it's
slow.
Weird. You know, it reminds me of Antoine Walker's.
Oh hell no! Oh, Antoine Walker.
It's like a little It's so,
No, we don't. I don't know. I don't want to see any of that this year.
oh man, yeah. No, we never had a lefty
Never had a
win.
lefty. Okay.
Never had a lefty. Here we go. We're gonna start from '86. Now this list is we're gonna hear some names now. Bird, Bird, Bird. They should have just renamed it after
Yeah.
Bird after that.
Mm-hmm.
Dale Ellis, gunner. Craig Hodges, another. So Bird and Hodges
Mm-hmm.
won it 3 times. Mark Price went back to back. Then you had Glenn Rice, Tim Legler, Steve Kerr, Jeff Hornacek. It's creepy as hell because all these guys are like commentators and coaches now. But Ray Allen won it. Jeff Hornacek went back to back.
Mm-hmm.
He won back to back.
Who won back to back?
Jeff Hornacek.
He won back to back?
Yes, he did.
Get the
fuck out of here. They didn't have one in '99, I guess.
Well, that was the lockout year.
Yeah, because oh, there you go. Yeah, because they had one in New York, '98. Because I do remember that. Like vividly, 2000. Yep, Jeff Hornacek and Ray Allen. Pedro won it back to back. Rashawn Leonard, Quentin Richardson. How? Dirk won in '06. Capona won in '07. He won back to back.
I remember.
Daquan Cook.
I remember. I actually remember the first Capona one. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Capona went off though. He was money, but Daquan Cook, that's crazy. I forgot it. That's a forgot about winner. Paul Pierce. That's your boy.
Stop.
Yeah, 2010.
He won?
Yes, he did. 2010.
Get the fuck out of here.
James Jones, I don't remember.
I remember Damon Jones, yeah.
James Jones.
James Jones.
GM of Phoenix. That dude.
Okay.
Kevin Love, I remember that. Yep.
Okay.
Kevin Love, I remember. Kevin Love,
yeah, okay.
Then you got Kyrie, Marco Bellinelli. 2015 was a magical year. Stephen Curry, then Klay Thompson, and then Eric Gordon. Devin Booker in 18, your boy Joe Harris 19, Buddy Hield 2020, and last year Stephen Curry. That's crazy.
Listen, this list is tainted by Paul Pierce. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Let's put a stain on it all.
You saw it.
God damn, Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce. Oh,
shit.
Oh, that's fun. That's funny as shit. Oh, man.
Oh, all right.
Man.
Fred Van
That's
Vliet
awesome.
This one.
Okay.
If I had to take a winner, I'm going Ice Tray, man.
Ice Tray. Oh yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna go with Luke Kennard. I'm gonna go with the lefty. I like seeing history.
Oh, Paul Pierce. That's just gonna.
That's crazy.
All night, man. I'm sorry.
Now I'm gonna post it up too. Now I gotta find that one and post that one because now I gotta watch it myself because I'm like, how the hell did he? He must have won by like 1 or something like that.
And most of them. Like he leans forward and. Oh. All right, I gotta get off of that.
He said,
oh.
My man about to go YouTube and go, how the fuck? How?
Oh, Jesus.
That's funny as hell.
So yeah, the Celebrity All-Star game was earlier. Myles Garrett almost drew one down. We got a high jumper from the Olympics. Just get one off. Put back dunk. I don't even know who won. I stopped watching the game.
Yeah, they were, but yeah,
he did his thing. But
I definitely stopped watching.
It's interesting watching. I can watch the celebrity game up until about halftime, and I just give up on it.
Same.
But it's interesting watching some of these celebrities play basketball. But like, you can obviously tell the difference between your local like LA Fitness or like your pickup game at the park. And then you got like your D1 guys, and you go higher up the ranks.
Yep.
And you realize some of these celebrities like played before, like a J. Cole and Quavo and whatnot.
Then you get MGK on the court.
Yeah, I didn't realize how tall he was.
Oh yeah, he's a tall dude. It's like 6'3", 6'4", maybe. He might be taller than that.
He's tall and lanky, but
when he missed that fucking wide open layup though, he tried to throw. He threw it off the backboard too. He was wide open. He missed.
Threw it off the backboard.
and still missed. It was funny as hell. Like he had like the form and everything. He tried to kiss it up, then do the Tim Duncan. He was like right there, missed it. I was like, man, if you don't sit your ass down.
Get out of here.
Oh man, it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Better go finish the album with Travis Barker.
Oh, yeah, man. Jack Harlow was on the court
Oh
tonight.
yeah.
Justin Bieber was on there last year. Had Anderson Varejao this year.
What? Oh yeah, they really going off of Cleveland, huh?
Oh, yeah, I forgot MGK was from Cleveland, so it made
Yeah.
sense. And Myles Garrett, so they sort of replayed his block.
That was funny.
Lord,
that's a big dude.
Yeah, and I've seen clips of him like dunking and whatnot. He can play.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, that dude freaking. It's like he could have palmed it if he wanted to, but he shot it. Said, nope, that shit out here.
Like he's picturing Baker Mayfield and just want to just.
Oh, man, you know what would be interesting?
Everything.
Who would want to fight, him and Aaron Donald?
That's a good question.
That's
You see, I think Aaron Donald got the quickness. He got the hand speed. I mean, both got strength.
I know. Boxing match, that'd be interesting as hell.
I'm gonna have to go Aaron Donald until I'm proven otherwise, man. But
I don't know, man. I think
Myles Garrett
might have that reach.
I'm
piece him up.
I'm going 99, man. I can't fail.
Feel you on that one. Damn. Who we got? What else we got?
I'd like to see Adam Sandler actually one of these celebrity games. I'm surprised he hasn't.
Yeah, that's really weird because he can play.
You see the trailer for his new movie?
Yes, I did. Hustlers? Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that one. Absolutely.
Hustlers, not J-Lo Hustlers. This one, man.
Yeah. Sure, I won't be mad at that one either. Shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah. It looks good. Juancho Hernan-Gomez is the star. We got a lot of cameos. Yeah. Tyrese Maxey, Thibault, Tobias Harris, Trae Young, A1 from day one, making his acting debut. He said he can do it all, so it makes sense.
Motherfucker, his foot bone. Shout out to A1.
Shout out to A1, man. But yeah, it looks good. I think June 10th on Netflix.
Netflix is making a comeback, man, with all these movies.
Yeah, they also raising these prices. They can kiss my ass. For what they're charging, they better put something decent on there.
What is it now? Like I don't.
Yeah, I don't know because mine comes out of mine's connected with T-Mobile, so it is free for T-Mobile customers. But I think it was at $14 and they raised like $16.99 or something.
You cheap motherfuckers. Want something for free?
Listen. They raised my Prime membership. We're raising.
Wait, they did?
Yeah.
But now I gotta check that now because I got a problem.
I got the email today. They're raising Prime memberships. They're raising. They're raising electric and gas prices $500.
Now you wilding now. Yeah. Oh, now you wilding.
Con Ed is on some bullshit right now. So
they ain't no joke. I ain't talk about Eric B and Rakim.
No. And listen, left me speechless on these prices here. But the movie looks good.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. So I'm definitely any good basketball movie I'll watch. It's love of the game. Adam Sandler definitely has a love of the game. So it's can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, we definitely got to see him in one of these celebrity games, man. Because Kevin Hart's been in for like 5-6 years. And granted, he can play, but I think Sandler has enough pull, to pull it off.
Yeah. He's the rec league guy. Like he's the nice old school dude that runs in the gyms, kind of like the guy we used to play with in like Casino Park, like that can play. And then you're just like, damn.
Like, where did this come from? Yeah.
I know, right? You're just like, the hell? Like you always play with those dudes. Like this one guy when I used to go to the gym here, he worked slow as hell at work. I mean, he just how he pick up boxes, he get on the court. You see how he making his cuts, hitting jumpers. I'm going, oh, this is why you save all your energy, huh?
Old Wally vet.
Word. What the hell is going on here?
Yeah, this one they first team to 50, and I think it was a buzzer beater free throw.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And I missed it. I'll catch the replay. It's more important.
Oh yeah. See, that's dedication. Dedication.
Damn right.
And I love you for it.
That's right, bro. I love you too. Hustle and motivate.
Hustle and motivate. Man, that Super Bowl, that LA Super Bowl was nice. See, that's what we needed. It needed Nipsey. It needed Kobe.
Man. Mm-hmm.
And it needed a Tupac hologram. But listen, for what it was, man, it was great.
It was cool to see, our genre be put on that, that pedestal. Everybody just doing their thing, and it was awesome. The crowd was whack though. I'm sorry. You put that in the New York setting, we getting a riot.
Well, if you listen, see, that's what makes it interesting because because LA, you got the West Coast, you got Snoop, you got Dre, and Kendrick, so it made sense. You bring it out to like MetLife for a Super Bowl, you think you get Jay-Z, you get Nas, you get I'm pretty sure 50 will show back up.
Absolutely, you have to.
Well, yeah, this time it might be like this time standing right side up. You bring Mary back out with Method Man,
Word.
Get the Wu-Tang.
Man,
we got to do it one time, but it might be like 20 years from now, considering
shit.
Considering all the complaints they got from this one.
Nah, they got all they were gonna get out of this one.
Yeah, you can't let these motherfuckers get 2 years in a row. You gotta space that out.
We'll get all kind of shut down.
Oh yeah.
Better put Hoobastank in that damn right next year.
Oof.
Put some Florida, Georgia, Florida line? You better put them in there or something. Or they get upset. Sorry, not sorry. Woo.
NBA came out with the top 15 coaches of all time, and that was a very interesting list.
Mm-hmm.
Red Auerbach, Chuck Daly, Steve Kerr. That one I was surprised at.
Yeah, that's I'm not I wasn't a fan of that. I'm sorry. That's a
Greg Popovich, Larry Brown, Red Holzman, Casey Jones, Don Nelson, Dr. Jack Ramsey, Pat Riley, Doc Rivers, Jerry Sloan, Eric Spoelstra, Lenny Wilkins, and Phil Jackson. I mean, it's a good list. Phil. I wouldn't put Doc Rivers on that motherfucker, but
you gotta put him up there. Come on, yeah, come on, man.
With one championship,
that's all you need, man. Championships.
Rudy has two.
Who?
Rudy T. He has two.
I don't remember one of them.
No.
Nah, but yeah, Rudy T is a great coach. That definitely. If that's the case, take Kerr's ass out and put Rudy T in there. But I think
here's a three-peat though.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like you kind of got Rivers. He got the. I mean, I know you don't like him, but
okay. Rivers or George Karl?
Oh, Rivers easily. I ain't been batting an eye. I can look you dead in your eye, Doc Rivers. George Karl can kiss my ass. I don't give a damn.
Doc Rivers or Rick Adelman?
Ooh. Wow, that's a good. Doc Rivers. No doubt. I'm not. Listen.
Doc Rivers or Ty Lue?
Let's step over time and go right back to Doc Rivers.
Step over and step through.
Step over, step
and then take a step back. I'm gonna get all these puns in there while I'm here. Fuck that.
Fuck out of here with that nonsense. Ty Lue.
Do you really take Doc over Rick Adelman? I'm I'm
I,
shocked
I,
and
I,
disappointed in you.
and I like Rick Allen, but then you gotta think if you don't win that ring. I mean, that's.
They got hosed. They got screwed
I mean,
royally.
listen. Hit your free throws. Y'all want one? I'm just saying. Look, I mean, something. Well, yeah, they did get that 0-2 Tim Donahue, whatever his name is. That's just wild. But Doc Rivers, man. I mean,
One championship and 15 choke jobs.
listen, you get wins in the. All right, listen. You're winning in the regular season. See, that's what I'm saying. You win in the regular season. That puts you over, man. When you get that ring at one time, just like they said. I mean, all it takes is little giants. You remember what they said? What does it take? If they beat you 99 out of 100, that leaves one time. Yeah, that one time, man. Right? Doc Rivers, he got the wins. He got the wins. He's gonna keep getting the wins. Then he got his ring. I mean, R.I.P. to Rick Adams. Damn.
Well, listen,
What did I say?
no, Doc's gonna choke again in Philly because that's what Philly does. You know, a bunch of choke artists, a bunch of losers, and that's what's gonna happen.
Yo.
I wish bad things on Philly. Hell, even Devontae Smith don't like the cheesesteaks. Come on, the best thing out of Philly was Will Smith leaving.
Tell them how you really feel. We told you were gonna bring the back gun smoke.
Mcmillan, give me a break.
Hold up, wait a minute. I
No,
thought he was
stop.
finished. Come on now.
No, he's finished.
Yo,
Man,
Nicky broke him, man.
listen, they
Jalen
Homer Bill Cosby? Nah.
Yo, god damn.
No.
Oh man, I hate you.
Speaking of which, I did see that documentary as well, and
that came out?
Yeah, it's on Showtime. It is a wild story.
Yeah, I gotta see it now. I was just watching the Cosby Show the other day. It ain't stopping me. I'm sorry.
No, and you see that, and that's the thing. And they get on to that. It's a four-part documentary. They go through the whole timeline, and like it's kind of like the R. Kelly situation. Like he's leaving you clues, but he's America's dad. You know,
so you weren't gonna.
You don't expect that from America's dad. But all right, I'll give you one. What's where is his what's his profession?
Oh, he's dyno. Yeah, it's creepy. Yeah, I know. It's creepy as hell. It's creepy. In his basement. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I never knew it was in his basement. That was the crazy thing about it. I thought you went to like the office and then you really. I heard about that. Like, wait a minute. Then you put two and two together. You're like, whoa. He ain't shit. That's what it comes down to. He ain't shit. I'm sorry. But
it is wild. It's on Showtime. It's called We Need to Talk About Cosby.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that.
It's wild, man.
And I gotta make a editing mistake. Rick Adams did not. I said R.P. Rick Adams, but he ain't. I thought he passed him. My bad.
Oh, whew.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm.
We gotta get that one. Can't get him out of here before their time, man.
That's kind of wild. Doc Rivers is still better, but sorry.
Listen, it's that Nick bias. That's what's going on.
You're damn right. Doc Rivers, he was a good Nick. Damn right. Mark Jackson was a Nick. You're damn right.
Wasn't Phil Jackson
bias.
a Nick too?
Man, fuck Phil, man. Nah. Listen, all right. I
don't give a damn. Rudy T should be in over Doc.
Nah, he should be in over. Yeah, fuck him. Nope.
Yeah, all right.
I've been over Spoelstra too. Spoelstra got it.
Whoa. Man, I'm about to cut this one short.
Nah, we ain't cut nothing short. Nah, Spoelstra is good though. I always give him respect being from like the video coordinator guy to being what he is now. He definitely got to be in there.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, that's definitely a good argument. Damn. Now I gotta look.
Yeah, man. Yeah, look that one up. I mean,
Well, I'm gonna do
I
some
don't have.
research after the show.
Yeah, I don't have a. I have a problem with Doc, but
Yes, we do.
eh.
What? No. You're black.
Kid takes out Kerr and puts in Rudy T. Would you have a problem with that? Oh no, you said that, right?
Yeah, I would. I,
You take out Kerr and put in Rudy T.
I damn sure would. I mean, this is recent. I mean, recency thing. That's kind of like, what the hell? No, I would put Rudy T in there. I really would. I mean, really think about it. I mean, Rudy T got the wins too. He got one less ring. I mean, oh no, I just the longevity of Rudy T, and then like I said, Steve Kerr. Maybe if he coaches for another 15, whatever years he matches it, yeah, absolutely. Giving him no damn 5 years, saying he had the best damn team on the fucking no. Hell no. Oh, complete and utter gall of this. Out of here. He's in win 60 damn games now. I'll take Rudy T.
Popovich is about a couple wins away from being the
Damn
all-time
right.
winningest coach. So shout out to
Damn
him,
right.
man.
Great.
He's like one of those coaches, like a real guy. Like he stands up for whatever he believes in, and
Absolutely.
all his players speak highly of him, and he's a highly intelligent man. And that Popovich tree is ever growing. It's much better than the Belichick tree. So,
Facts.
oof,
Oh
that
man,
that tree is like
that's
brittle
dead.
and dead. But nope.
Flat.
But no, Popovich on his way to becoming the winningest coach of all time.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. Will he be the greatest? Considered the greatest?
I mean, yeah, we consider one of the greatest. The greatest. I mean, you ain't going after. You're not going over all about. It ain't ever gonna happen. I mean, I just he was way before his time. Obviously, Celtics. Can't say Celtics without Red, but he's definitely gonna be up there. Dude built now. He built from the bottom. I mean, that Spurs team into is what we want to see our teams going to. You building from that to a dynasty and just a winning organization. I mean, didn't they just have their first like losing season in like 20 years, like a year or so ago?
Yeah.
And that was because of injuries, I believe, too, if anything.
Yeah, and Charles brings up another interesting point,
Mm.
which is actually a pretty good comparison. The Popovich tree is like the McVay tree.
Yes.
And I guess Pat Riley's tree would be like Bill Parcells.
Mm-hmm.
But
Fuck him, too.
yeah.
Well, it comes back to the Knicks for some reason.
Well, it always does.
It does. Popovich, well, what happened? When he got his first chip against the Knicks. Pat Riley, what does he do? Leave the Knicks. Look what he's done now. I mean, Phil Jackson wins it with the Knicks, screws the Knicks. I mean, it always comes back. Rudy T, his first championship is the Knicks. I mean, see, you can't make this up. Listen, stuff like that is always circulating in my head. It pisses me off.
Yeah, he went over the McVay tree pretty nicely. I knew Zach Taylor
Mm-hmm.
was on there. I didn't
Yeah.
know Staley from the Chargers.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, he should have been fired. But LaFleur,
Yep.
wasn't anything Packers, but he's good. No, that's a really impressive tree. Shanahan.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, and I
He's
think
young, which is crazy.
And I think Pop's tree extends out to Udoka, Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Nash is somewhat a byproduct of it, but he
what's his name?
He might be a Kerr product.
Budenholzer.
Yes, Budenholzer. Yes. First out, in Atlanta. Atkinson was another one. Which one is Tibbs from?
Uh,
The Pat Riley tree?
Pat Riley tree, yeah. From the Pat Riley tree.
Okay. All right.
Definitely from the Pat Riley tree. And then you had him, Clifford.
Right.
I mean, they're in there. They're coaching, man. They're still there.
Steve Nash. Steve Nash. I,
He ain't got
I
no tree.
well, no.
He got the KD tree.
Listen, I think he has a lot to. Now that Harden is not on the team, and there was reports of him not getting along with the play calling and the coaching staff, and being calls being ran for Durant and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Now that he has a set roster now with what he needs, now his offense can be implemented, and you saw the last 5 games or so. The offense has flown a bit better.
Oh yeah.
It still needs the superstars to work, but
Mm-hmm.
you can see where it gel with all the pieces in. And with that said, I think his rotations actually might become better, because that's the only thing that really bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see about that. He then mentions Nate McMillan. Nash and
There you
Nate
go.
McMillan. Listen, Nate McMillan is an underrated coach. I
He is.
really do like Nate McMillan. I'd take him
Absolutely.
over Nash any day.
Oh yeah, for real.
He ran into some bad luck in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
His time, I guess, more or less ran out, because wasn't he the coach for when they took the Cavs to 7 games? Or
I
was it the
believe
Heat?
yes.
And like
I
Paul
believe so.
George or something. They just
I believe he was.
And then the next year they go back and they just miss again.
Mm-hmm.
No, and then what he did with Atlanta last year, and Atlanta this year, they're kind of inconsistent.
Oh shit, man.
But no,
But the Knicks were bad.
no, Nate McMillan is a hell of a head coach.
Oh yeah, he is.
I can't take it, and he was a hell of a player back in the day as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
toughness is instilled in the coaching. No, I take Nate McMillan any day.
Mm-hmm. But
Uh,
yeah, he has the Knicks playing, man. It's been. I want to see everybody healthy. I want to see what happens. I want to see the vindication of the dusty ass bitch, Ben Simmons.
he said Steve Nash or Doc Rivers. Nash any day. He hasn't choked yet.
Oh shit. Well, it's Katie's toe.
Yeah, well, yeah, shit.
Nah, Doc Rivers. You got a ring.
Listen, if Billy Donovan ever like makes a playoff appearance and makes a deep run,
Mm-hmm. I like Billy.
not really. Listen, Doc is a people person. He's
Yeah.
not bad. I okay. Let me try to be fair. He had a bad team in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I can't hold Orlando against him. Boston,
He did what he had to do. I mean, they
he
did
did
what
what
they
he
had
had
to
to do.
do.
I gotta give
Yeah,
him
I
that.
mean,
He probably wins that Clipper series if Chris Paul doesn't get hurt.
mm. I mean, you gotta
But
give him some credit, man.
the
That's
last 2 Clippers years, I can't forgive him for.
man. Uh, then they blow 2 leads or something like that.
Yeah, and each one of them by like 20 plus points.
Yeah, I mean,
And his performance last year,
mm-hmm.
you know, minus Ben Simmons, and B ran out of gas. All this talk, and I know like Kawhi hit the shot against them.
Mm-hmm.
Doc puts them in a position to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give them that. But what I think he fails at is making adjustments when adversity hits.
That's the same thing Tibbs goes into too.
Because he's a very good communicator.
Mm.
He can draw up a very good game plan. Uh, uh, he can execute it well. It's just that when something changes, there's a moment of adversity.
And adapt.
He can't adapt, and it
Mm-hmm.
for some reason all the players fold. I don't know what it is, but he's the common
Mm-hmm.
denominator. And for that,
Mm-hmm.
you got to be held accountable.
Absolutely.
It's like Dusty Baker.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
every time he can get you through a regular season, no
Mm-hmm.
problem. But once you get to the playoffs, something wacky always happens with his teams,
Mm-hmm.
and they fold like lawn chairs. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And look at him in the World Series. He had no game plan for Freeman.
Nah.
No, no game plan for it was the other guys that beat him.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they're both terrific, but if it was top 20, Doc's definitely in. Top
Mm-hmm.
15, I would have Rudy T in.
Mm-hmm.
This upcoming playoffs is huge for me for Doc because now he has
Mm-hmm.
two superstars again to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, a top 75 player if Hart and Sin City are in sync, then they're together. They make a deep run and they lose in the finals. So be it. But
Shit, they go to the finals. You ain't gonna be
consistency
happy.
is definitely needed for Philly in order for me to get on the Doc bandwagon.
Mm. Shit, they go to the finals. You ain't gonna be happy.
Yeah, let me not speak that into existence.
Yeah, man. See, you put it out in the universe. It's your fault.
Yeah, that is bad.
Doc Rivers equal Andy Reid. Wow, that's actually a good one too.
Andy Andy Reid. Andy Reid.
Well, he screwed himself over.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that is a good one. Adversity hits, they like no answer. It's just the game plan doesn't work. They don't know what to do. Like that game against uh Cincy, the end of the first half of management was god awful.
Oh man, just take the 3 points and then you just run the ball. It was just plain to see. Like it was just we got cute. You tried to get too fucking cute. It was just, well, we're the Chiefs. We're the unstoppable force of the NFL, and we can do whatever we want.
And it took a heroic effort and a coin flip against Buffalo. But I mean, let's be honest. That first half, like Casey had since he dead to rights, and
Mm-hmm.
second half come around, Patrick Mahomes, must have taken lessons from his brother or his fiance or something, because now they're not even allowed in the same building
Yeah,
now. So
I would
good for
too.
him.
I would tell him stay your ass home too. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I know Matt and Randy. We're gonna have a field day with that.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Andy Reid too. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, always with the best roster, but Mahomes and Donovan McNabb and T.O. You
Mm-hmm.
got Tyreek Hill just doing his mess, and they just completely underachieve. Even
Mm-hmm.
last year against the Bucks, they had like no answer. It was just like they didn't
Yeah.
show up.
Mm-hmm.
Bucks just ran them out the building. Chiefs didn't know what to do. And, Waffle House play sheet in his hand. No, man. Those are some good comparisons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this interaction was awesome. That was pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Charles, man. You
Charles,
know,
my
big.
man Matt in the comments section. We're here in the Basketball Life group on Facebook. If you're not aware, you can catch our previous shows on the YouTube, as well as Anchor, Spotify, iHeartRadio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, iHeartRadio. Apple.
You were
I
shocked when you
assume.
say that.
Yeah, I keep forgetting because I have the app and then I download it and then I delete it. I've done that like 3 times. Uh, Spotify is kind of like hit or miss now. With the whole Joe
You might get
Rogan.
canceled.
Yeah, yeah. He made like 200. He made them like $200 million.
Are you serious?
Yeah, for 200 million, I can see why they let him keep using the word. What?
Yeah,
Earplugs?
I know.
Nah. Oh, wait, you can't.
Earmuffs.
You can say it. Not.
Everybody looking at him. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But no, you can catch our previous episodes there, as well as Football Life Presents Audible. Matt and Randy break down the Super Bowl this past episode, as well as the halftime show, uh, 50 Turns Upside Down, and really, really turned out. So good for him. We'll be back, I'm pretty sure, in 2 weeks on Monday. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Ben Simmons will make his appearance by then. Already made more appearances in Barclays and Kyrie. So there's that. We got Dong City recently had an episode. They go Wednesday nights. Good Lord. They were good. They went over what needs to happen. They MLB and the Players Association met for 15 minutes. People get. You know, I'm amazed what like those guys in business suits do in 15 minutes because
Mm-hmm.
you figure they probably get a lot of escorts and do more work in 15 minutes.
Or like, what is going on? Like these are the executives that just run the damn freaking product. Like what is going on?
We already know there's no spring training for March 4th.
Gotcha.
It sounds like the season is going to start in July. Now we're going to meet every day during President's Week.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? But they need to get their act together. But if they don't play this year, that's just that. You know what it means? That it means that year doesn't count, and it doesn't count towards Soto, so he can't be a free agent then. So we'll go with that.
Yeah, he's
But
leaving.
don't even start. But, nope. Catch Dong City. Both those guys are awesome. They're very good at contract, uh, contract lingo and
Mm-hmm.
just overall baseball knowledge. Vince Riccandetti, Henry Maldonado Jr. They were on a very long hiatus before. Hopefully, it's not too much longer. You'll have some action there.
What we got?
Total
Round
Bases
trip.
podcast.
Yes, round trippers.
Oh, and round trippers as well. Austin Spiro, uh, Felipe, Mauricio, Spreadsheet Felipe.
Go.
Many spreadsheets, many colors. Many colors. Those guys are awesome. If there's no baseball, they got who you can pick 2 years from now. So you got the
All
you
right,
got the
see?
head start.
There you
Round trip
go.
as well. Uh, our good friend Corey Decker, who was on last week,
Yes.
he has his own podcast as well, The Heathens. Yeah, it's called James
Praise be
Harden.
to you. Praise be.
Know,
Nah, he a trifling. He trifling.
Heathen, fornication, all of it, just
For the
greed.
I mean, on strip
I'm pretty
clubs, son. The Lord is his shepherd. He know he won't.
But no, it's Corey Decker and our good friend Melvin Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
He makes cameo appearances on Dong City and Total Bases as well. Very knowledgeable, very funny. But those guys do an awesome job if you're into deep thinking and philosophical, religious uh, talk. So both those guys are awesome. They're underway. You can catch that as well. iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify. Uh, I'm pretty sure I said iTunes already, but
Catch that.
yeah. Any way you can get your audio are right there. We're on YouTube
There you
as
go.
well. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Ben 10 on the court. Knicks might lose 3 more leads by then.
Shut the fuck up. Cut this shit now.
DeRozan's going to score like 35 more points in like 6 straight games, and I'm going to hear all the Bulls talk again.
Mm-hmm.
But
oh man,
yeah, it's going to be awesome. Awesome time in basketball life. March Madness coming up real soon.
yeah.
I have to look into
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, Duke won at the buzzer the other day.
That ass kicking nigga if UNC. That made my year. I don't care what else happens after that.
Yeah, I think it's been a good night, gentlemen. Good stuff here. Got any part of our audience, bro?
Nah, go to one. Needed to do that. Man, I was called a Charlie Horse. Thank you everyone for joining in. Charles came in big with the interaction. Matt, Henry, thank you guys. We appreciate it. You know, all the support. Keep it going. Keep growing the group. Let's get to 1,000 members, man. We almost there, man. Let's keep it going.
Yeah. Halfway gone, because we're halfway gone.
Sir.
I'm pretty sure they'll be at a halftime show soon. Yeah, and we very well may do a bracket challenge this year, so be on the lookout for that as well. I think we tried it last year too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, might try it again. Why the hell not?
We'll figure it out. We got time.
We got plenty of time. But my main man, Jacob Moses, your host, Leon Tompkins, and until next time, everybody, ball out.
Ball out.